Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to share with you a furniture makeover. This shelf was given to us by my dad after he moved. He didn't need it, and so we said we'll take it because we are going to use it as a shelf to hold all of my husband's Southern Gospel records. So he has this collection of records. He's had it, I don't know how long, forever. And he has always wanted to display them, but we've been married for almost 14 years, and they have been in boxes the whole time we've been married. I feel like that's like my walk of shame right now because I have never had a place in our home, or I've actually never just made it a priority to have a place for him to put his records and music. So he is finally getting that. And remember, this is my year 2022 of getting things done. And so this is one of those things that has been needed to get done for a long time, and I'm finally accomplishing it. I'm feeling so good about this. But anyways, this shelf, as you can tell, was in pretty rough condition, and it's actually made out of plywood, some of the pieces, and so it wasn't the greatest looking. It had some holes in it that I filled in with the wood filler. I sanded it all down, and then I added some paint. The paint I used came from Lowe's. It just came right off the shelf. I got the satin white, and I asked the guy who was working there, I told him what my project was, and he's like, that's all you need. Because I thought, well, maybe do I need primer? Do I need something like a sealant or anything? But he said, nope, this is good. You should be fine. So I'm going on his word and hoping that that's all I needed, and I think he was right. So altogether it took 3 coats of paint to cover this shelf, and it's not perfect. Let me just put it that way. There are definitely little holes here and there that I probably could have filled in with wood filler, but for the most part, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's definitely looking better than what it did before, and it's the look we wanted to go for. This is, if you don't know, this is our basement, and we painted it this dark blue and then added the white trim, and so we just felt like the white shelf really made it pop down here and went well with just the kind of look that we're wanting in our basement. So anyways, yeah, here is the second coat, and then like I said, I ended up with 3 coats just to get the really good coverage, and I used a foam roller, which really seemed to work well in the coverage and just making sure that it looked smooth, even though some of the wood was actually just plywood, and so of course it wasn't going to have a perfect look, but you know, I'm not after perfect either. And then down here, the legs on this shelf were so pretty. I really liked them. They needed cleaned up. And then I also, after I cleaned them up, I decided to use some Old English on them. And the Old English just kind of brings out the prettiness in the wood. I've used it before on some other projects, but I'm using that on the feet here. I decided that I wanted to keep the wooden look instead of painting them white. I might change it up. I don't know. I might end up painting them white, but for now, I really like this wood look. I love the look of white and black and wood together. There's just something about it, but obviously there's no black in here, but the wood and the white looks good together, in my opinion. So anyways, you'll see that the Old English just really brightens up the wood and shines it up, and it looks so good. So once the shelf was complete, then I decided to add all of my husband's records. I am so excited to finally get these out on a shelf, not in boxes anymore. Thank you to my husband for being so patient with me in getting this project done. But anyways, he is a big Southern Gospel fan. If you are familiar with Southern Gospel, then you might kind of recognize some of these records and groups that he likes. But anyways, I'm going to fill these up on the bottom shelves, and then I'll just show some of the decor that I'm going to be adding to the top when I get done. The shelf turned out so great. We're really happy with how it looks and just being able to have all the records out on display. It's another thing that I can check off my to-do list for the year, just trying to get things done. I'm going to add some things. I just wanted to show you. We had found this clock that was like a record at a little store, and then I have some frames with records that I'm going to be putting up on the wall. So eventually we'll add those to this space down here, but for now, this is what it's looking like, and I'm really happy with how it all came together. I hope it motivates you as well to get those things done that you've been putting off. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.